Hi, my name's Derek and I'm not an expert, but I have had some success with growing vegetables in my back garden. Growing your own veggies, it's the freshest, most organic way to get some food on the table. It's also amazing to watch the process of seeing something grow. The little potential that's in that tiny little seed is absolutely beautiful. And the best part, tasting fresh vegetables out your garden. Nothing beats it. That's been mass-produced, that's been over-fertilized, that's been shipped and trucked and frozen. There are a couple main reasons I want to plant seedlings. Firstly, you can buy a packet of seeds which has a whole bunch of seeds in it, much cheaper than you can buy a 6-pack little tray. The other reason I plant seedlings is because you're constantly turning your vegetables over. I might have something like a lettuce or Swiss chard or spinach where the leaves are constantly growing. I can pull off the biggest leaves and a new leaf will sprout, but I might also plant something like a cauliflower. Once that cauliflower has been pulled, I've got to put something else in that piece of soil. And that's why I keep trays of seedlings in my veggie patch so that I've always got something to put in that place. These little 6-packs or trays you can actually pick up at a nursery or a garden center. They're really cheap. They're practically a giveaway and they're very useful. I also recycle. So if I've bought transfers from a garden center, I plant the veggies that were in the tray and I keep the tray in my shed. Right, so what I've got over here is some seedling soil from the local nursery. And the reason I use seedling soil is it's been pre-packaged with everything that's good for little seeds. Seeds are quite fragile and they have very fragile, thin roots. So normal compost or normal soil can actually be quite rough and tough for seeds to grow in. That's why I use this. The other thing is not all seeds are great for trays. Some seeds you actually want to plant straight into the ground, like a root, like a carrot or a beet. You want to go straight into the ground with that. I still use seedling soil to prepare that ground for those seeds. So I just dig it in, mix in the seedling soil with the soil that's in my back garden. One of the things you don't really want to do is overfill, because you want to leave a little bit of room, like a couple centimeters at the top of each hole for water retention. I'm going to pat it down like this. That just settles all the soil. So starting with the Swiss chard, I'm gonna pour some of these tiny little seeds into my hand, and then I'm gonna dip my finger into the punnet, just really about a centimeter deep. You're probably wondering why I'm putting 3 holes in each cup. The reason for that is I've been told put 1 for the bugs, 1 for the weather, and 1 for you. Then all you're going to do is you're just going to cover them up just gently, just so they're covered with soil. And then I'm going to go through exactly the same process with both my lettuce and my gold nugget tomatoes. You don't need these seeds to grow particularly high. You can start transplanting them when they're literally 5 to 8 centimeters tall. And now all you need is patience. I'm going to give them a very gentle sprinkling of water, because they are going to need a little bit of water every day just to keep that seedling soil nice and moist. And there you have it, voila, these seeds are ready to grow. There's so much potential in these tiny little seeds, and there's so much potential in you to start your own veggie garden. I really want to encourage you. I've had so much fun doing it. So many of the vegetables you see behind me, I started this exact same way. You won't regret it.